for my pleasure.
Long day lay low.
Our heroes are captured and tortured for information, prodded and probed by the Envy Horde to reveal the secrets of the Tumulti and secure their position as the ultimate species. Will they survive? Will the joining of two new heroes help them overthrow vicious Envy overlords? Will their heroics save the planet? Find out on the epic conclusion to Absolute.
Will they indeed? Will they indeed? I got all ready, and I have my tablet pen. I don't have this thing. Yeah, got all ready except for one main ingredient: a pepper to the salt, if you will. Welcome everybody. I am Jason Bascom, co-founder of Unhinged Entertainment, creator of Absolute. Doing a short after the Frag-a-Boom stream for October. Everybody, go follow Frag-a-Boom. I'm sure if you're following me, you're following him probably. So yeah, I had a fun one. I actually liked what I did, so I won't be ripping it up. I liked it okay. I treat them as doodles, fun sketches. That's why I rip them up sometimes. But, it's the nature of the beast, if it will. We're going to say hi to the chat. Will, welcome, sir. He was a fine co-host over there at Fragtober and Frag-a-Boom. Yeah, you have the link if you want it. We got Ace up in here. How's it going, sir? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Wise. Hail the Wise Guys. Everyone go follow Wise Guys on the YouTubes. Great content, great creator, fun channel. Very entertaining. He does cooking things. He does random streams. He'll do promotional streams. Go follow Wise Guys. We love you, Wise. Yeah. Hail the one panel. Hail the one panel. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't murder. Oh, I didn't. It's not murder when it sucks. Okay, it's doing it a service. It's like it's assisted suicide is what it is. They ask for it. Replicant, welcome, killing it this month, man. Loving everything you've been doing on Fragtober. It's good to see you. Hey, Devil Flyer, my friend, welcome, sir. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate you. Hopefully, maybe we'll get people in here. Maybe we won't. We'll see what happens. I'll drop. Hold on, Wise. What are you saying here? What are you saying here? What are you saying here, Wise? Were you laughing at me for, huh? You laughing at me? Yeah, I know you are. I know you are. It's ribbon. It's ribbon. It's a little kayfabe. A little kayfabe, if you will. Yeah. What's the topic? Well, this isn't topicless, so I guess the topic is Fragtober. Topic is Absolute Book 2, if you will, friend. Actually, and thank you for all your support. Yeah, Absolute Book 2. We're trucking along. Everything is looking pretty pathetic. I'm hitting the buttons. There we go. All right. Yeah, everything's looking cool. Everyone go check out Absolute Book 2, the sci-fi / fantasy epic of a lone bounty hunter who gets thrust into a war he didn't ask for. The old man just is going after the ultimate prize to retire, and he knows it's going to be dangerous, so he takes on a young companion, Danny, who he sees jumping out of an alien tower, which he knows is not easy to invade. And so he's like, I can use her skills probably, and he takes her on. She knows she needs protection, so she accepts. So, worst case scenario, she could use him as a shield, run away. So yeah, but and it's she steers him in this path of overthrowing the Envy overlord, the evil Envy, the aliens. And they learn throughout the story about themselves, about trust, about companionship, and a little touching story called love. No, but there's no romance in this book, my friends. No romance in this book. I know you're all disappointed. It's a sci-fi action fantasy epic. You have samurai priests, you have superpowers, you have aliens, you have troopers, stormtrooper type people. You got the whole kit and caboodle. You got a young girl here who could shapeshift. You got a torturing rat dude. The rat. Everyone loves the rat. We hear boops. We hear booping. We're booping every day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very handsome man coming into the stream. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
How are you today, Will?
I just wanted to come in and call you a vandal, like to your face, instead of in the chat.
Either which way works for me, pal. Yeah.
I was quite hurt by that. That should have gone to a good home. Someone who would have appreciated it.
It was terrible. It was no bueno. No bueno, mi amigo.
It is not appreciated.
I don't want people owning stuff that I don't like.
What if we like it?
Cool, thank you, but I don't want it to exist out in the world. You can appreciate it in its digital format. Screenshot it, do what you will.
NFT it.
NFT it. Not that thing, pal.
Hey, Devil Flyer, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Devil Flyer's good, dude. Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy Fragtober?
Yeah, dude. I actually let me show my Spidey. I posted.
Oh, let's see that.
Yeah, I posted. Let me stop this. Take that out of there. Move it back over here in case I want to use it for later. I actually have it on my
I mean, so far we're having a great finals here. We got Aaron Lepresti, Irene, Matt, and in PTP.
Oh, PTP.
Yeah, PTP came back and said, I demand to come back on to.
Oh, because he didn't know about challenging, huh?
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun end of the month.
Yeah, I didn't. Even if I knew about it, I wouldn't have challenged. I not because I think I'd lose, but I do think I'd lose. But just because I just want to have fun. Yeah, here's my zombie Spidey.
Oh, that is cool, man.
Thanks, man.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I treat these as like sketches and doodles. So I don't, I just go straight pen usually. So
no, that is beautiful.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I have fun with them.
One day I would like. Do I get the Meth Goblin, or is that gonna?
Yeah, that's yours. You get the Meth Goblin. Yeah.
So you can just throw it in the same package as Absolute, and so you don't have to pay for additional.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. That's good for me. But yeah, no, I've been having a good time. I've been doing some stuff I don't care for, some stuff that I love, but I sold a couple pieces already, so it's been fun, man. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be a great end of the year.
Yeah, man, I got to be on like 3 times already. So I mean, inadvertently. So that's great, man.
Last night was a great show. We had a great time on there with Mike.
Yeah, he's sick. I had fun, man. Even though I wasn't happy with what I did, I had a great time. And Mike's a cool dude. So yeah,
I want to see his sequentials really badly.
Right. I think he has some. I think he does have some on his Twitter. You have to scroll back pretty far, I think, but I think he has some. I'm not sure. I think Plegel found some. What's up, Pill Rider?
That Snake Guys I retweeted was beautiful that he did.
Thank you.
I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, you guys were showing quite a bit of them. So yeah.
I guess he's got another job, but I'm looking at it going, if he can at least be an in-demand cover artist, at least,
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So, you can make okay money on the side doing that. So,
well, that's what I mean is that he's not just like it doesn't strike me as an inspired amateur,
Right. Yeah. Well, he said what he's done in the past. Like he's won a wizard cover contest and
role-playing games,
stuff like that. So he's not an amateur. And if he was, even if he was an amateur though, and unknown like to everything, he's crazy talented. So yeah.
That's why we would see those draw-alongs he would do, and Frigg is like, "Who the fuck is get that guy?"
Yeah, get that guy. I don't know. Have you had a chance to reach out to Chubb? Carl Stefan.
I do not know this gentleman.
Of Merry Boys?
I'm sorry, I don't know. Why?
Oh, because he's amazing.
I mean, Do you have something to show, like to everybody
Hold
and
on,
me?
hold on.
Since
Yeah,
I'm the ignorant
hold-
one in this room.
No. I'm not calling you an ignorant. Not calling you ignorant.
I mean, we're already kind of packed up. You know, we're packed up here.
If you well, he lives in England, so he may not. I'll just type in Mary Boys.
I was gonna have Shay on next week, but unfortunately, everyone saw on Twitter, you know, her unfortunate.
Yeah,
development.
So does that push Ink Spots back then?
No,
or?
Ink Spots is still there. I mean, I don't think he doesn't want to come on, right?
Well, oh no, Ink Spots wants to come on,
And it's
even
kind
if
of
even if he doesn't, he's going to.
He's an artist, and he doesn't get to draw very often. But you know what I mean?
Exactly. He can draw. He's a great artist. Here's Mary Boys, man.
He's kind of like Billy. You know, Billy is a great artist, but he doesn't get to draw. Whoa, that's cool.
Dude, Chubb is awesome, man. Very punk rock. Very he was on a EVS auction. That's how I first saw him. And speak of El Diablo, summon him and he shall come.
Oh no, he arrives.
What's up, Ink? Trying to get Will to, if he has a spot open, to get Carl Stefan on. I don't think he can hear us. Are you muted? No, I heard his dog's barking.
Oh yeah. My mic was muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you on Tuesday, Ink.
Is it Tuesday?
You suck. Tuesday's topicless, man.
Oh, I thought I was on Monday, but okay, that's cool. Tuesday works.
If you want to skitter on over to Topicless instead of us.
No. I'm just saying we can't like really watch it in full. You know. You guys suck.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I'd rather be on Fraga's channel than yours.
I would rather be on Fraga's channel than mine. What do you?
What's up, Will?
How you doing there, Ink?
Good. The Fragtober's been freaking rad this year. So
Thank you.
I'm very much enjoying it.
I'm trying my best to get the best people on and get it nice. There's always a parade here.
Yeah.
So
What are the rules for it? Do you have to show your face on camera?
I mean, it'd be nice, but I think maybe
don't
some
have to.
people can't. You know, like I know Buddy can't.
Well, like you could just point your camera at your artwork or whatever, or share your
Yeah.
screen only if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Or like do
So
something
can
like
I
that.
do digital or do I need to do traditional?
No, I mean, you could do either. I mean,
Okay,
people have been doing digital on there.
All right, rad.
Let's see. I'm trying to think who did digital. Did anyone? I mean, Eric Canetti did digital.
Eric did digital. I think one other. Who else did digital?
Pedro
the
did.
Barton
Pedro.
brothers did.
Yep, the Barton brothers.
and the Barton
Yeah.
brothers. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll probably do digital. I could do traditional, but I'll just feel more comfortable
Yeah.
with an hour doing digital.
Just make your. Can you? I don't know if you can do that. Can you just make your screen the screen?
Yeah, I'll use a virtual camera and make.
Yeah,
sure
there you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Yeah, it'll work.
You were on.
Cool, man.
You were on skits earlier today.
Yeah, I was on skits. We're gonna do something cool where he's gonna do because he's really skilled in traditional media. He's gonna do some traditional media classes, and I'm gonna do an acrylics class with him, where he's like showing you how to do it, and then I'm gonna paint the same picture as him at the same time as he's showing the steps. So that'll be fun, man.
Pale Rider. Unfortunately, we're packed up, so not this time. Sorry.
Okay.
And no disrespect to Mr. Sim.
Or even to Carl. I mean, I'll let Carl know you guys are booked if he asks about it. But
I want to see that campaign.
I showed it.
I'm gonna go look at it. You know.
Oh yeah, go look at Mary
On my own
Boys.
time.
Yeah, Mary Boys 2 Beefcakes. Beefcake. It's Carl's great, dude. He's a cool dude. So yeah, I mean, he was on a stream, EBS auction stream. I think Frega was there too.
I got that Vampirella piece he did.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's got a vampire squishing Vampy's boobies together and biting her neck. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we were in a bidding war on that. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you one of those that I won though. I sent you
I appreciate that, man.
the Negan Walking Dead piece that he did. So you'll get
Yeah,
that.
I appreciate that because I'm a big Carl fan, and I was like, I hate you, Ink.
Mary Boys is
for
a rad
outbidding
book.
me. Yo, what up, Brian Cardinal? Yeah, it is, dude. It's one of my favorites that has come out. So I'm
EBS
excited.
promoted the first one
Yeah,
a while back. Yeah.
yeah, he promoted
I,
the first one for a bit. What?
And-
What?
No, it's great talking to Krager. I love that guy. Krager's a great dude.
Krager's awesome, dude. Yeah.
I mean, I love his stuff.
I think I added him to the dudes.
And I love Hammer. I can't. I
Defense.
mean, I was like the first person to back that book when he was talking about it, because Krager kind of goes back to right before we launched this thing, like you do. You know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I first saw Hammer on Fregus.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's when I backed it too. And then I actually upgraded to the Loki head. So I was happy that I'm gonna get one of those.
Oh yeah.
You guys had Mike Wilson on yesterday?
Yeah, he
Yes.
was great.
Dude, that piece he did, I didn't get to watch it live, but then I got to see the piece. It was freaking great.
Yeah.
He didn't
and
challenge, though, did he?
No, he. I was hoping he would.
Yeah.
Guess what, friends? We have a friend.
Hello,
Boo
Dan Plegel.
Dan.
I feel like just like talked to you just now.
Hello.
Boo Dan.
Bringing the energy, bringing the fire.
No, he's got the variant T-shirt.
I was trying to sleep, man.
Did I wake you?
Yeah, like with all 8 of your messages.
Sweet Prince.
What do
Sorry,
you
dude.
need?
You know, I need you here. I need you here. Is what I need.
Forever.
Forever.
Okay.
Trying to find Mike Wilson art, and I just keep.
Did you
bringing
actually
up all
just
these other
wake up?
Wilsons.
Yeah, I did. I literally did. The thing that was funny was I woke up, saw Frege was streaming. I pop in there, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, oh, I got this great idea for a story. And then Will's like, yeah, Dan Plegel's going to wake up and draw like 5 pages for freaking whatever. And I'm like, he's reading my mind.
Well, I mean, Goblin Girl's practically done, right?
It is.
It
done.
is.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah.
So why not just draw another book for my
Why-
campaign?
Oh, for the campaign itself.
Yeah, just keep going. Just as many books as I can add on to the campaign. Just-
Nice.
Why not?
Yeah. I'll be like my own Pete Sametti, you know? This will
Yeah.
be the Dan Plegel,
Or be like Billy Tucci, like
Fall
infinite
season.
combinations of tears, where it like goes
Yeah.
all the way down. It's like, it's bewildering.
So you
Yeah.
want me to read you something that
Brian
my,
Polito's got him doing that, I think.
my friend Jason said to me in a DM? He says, "Damn it, Ink Spots, I'll kick your ass out. Don't spam this DM.
That's
I
right.
saw that.
Nice,
Yeah, I saw
real
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Don't
Good
spam
job,
the DM.
Jason. You're a better man than me. At
Yeah.
least you don't just unsub your own chat.
Yeah. No. I
You
just kicked you out.
started.
Yeah.
I
So you
actually
don't
meant
have
to
to
put
see
that
that
in
stuff.
topic list. I was gonna put that in topic list.
Oh, is that what
Boob-
happened?
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Boob
put it in.
Dan
That's
art
all
got
right.
credit up, man, quick. It's like I'm going on Facebook or like MySpace. You know?
Is it? Because I don't even know it exists anymore. I just fucking unfollowed myself.
Yeah, like it belongs to the public now. You know.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Being a pussy?
I just don't check
what Pale
topic
Rider
lists
says.
anymore.
Where's that chat? I didn't see that one.
Oh, you want me to
Pale
pull it
Rider.
back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to read it.
There you go.
Draw another book. That's
Don't be
right.
pussy.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, yeah, like topic
Every
lists,
day.
I never check it anymore. But
Why do you think he's drinking that monster? He's gonna get started right now. He told me he's drawing another book.
I
today.
am.
what do you need
Technically,
me
I'm
to do?
drawing 2 other books. Well, technically, I'm drawing 3 other books.
What do you need me to do on it?
But one of them I can't talk about.
No, you can't. Not
And
yet.
then the other 2, I can't
Whoa,
really talk
he's
about.
doing
either,
something for you,
but you'll
Will?
see those sooner than
I don't
later.
know. I'm just saying he can't.
What am I doing on Goblin Girl? Like, what book am I doing?
What's that?
What am I working on Goblin Girl? I thought I was working on Goblin Girl on the new book.
What do you mean? You're
Now
doing
you
the
gotta-
thing for the
Yeah.
secrets here.
No. You
Yeah.
told me I was going to work on something for Goblin Girl.
Whatever you want, I guess.
It must be frustrating in the chat. Do you know that thing that we were talking about last year with that guy that went down the street? Yeah, that thing.
It's like a mobster thing.
Yeah.
Did you do
I mean,
the
I
thing
got-
with the guy?
Does the chat know about that thing?
The thing with the guy.
I mean, I got
Yeah.
stuff. I got stuff I'm not allowed to talk
I didn't
about.
know the chat
but
knew about that thing.
I don't.
The chat doesn't know about anything. I don't even pay attention to
Ink,
them.
Ink knows when I say how many boxes of ZD are you down, Ink. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
He's poking the bear. Poking the bear that be Plegel.
21 boxes of ZD? Are you crazy?
Yeah. But no, yeah, I got stuff I
Beer
can
that I
talk
can't
about.
taste anymore.
I can talk about Frog G. I can talk about that.
Yes. Where's
I can
Frog G?
Well,
lately?
I can talk very little bit about Frog G. I can talk about Absolute Book 2 that everybody should be backing. I don't. He's probably at work. Or
I haven't seen him at all. At all.
Frog G's gonna be a book in the same gear as Hellboy.
Yeah.
It's gonna have Hellboy in it. It's gonna be great.
Gay Superman's gonna show up.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a new
gonna have
boyfriend.
Gay Nightwing. Yeah. It's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be fire.
We're gonna have 6 gay characters, 3 bisexual characters, 1 pan character, but they're the villain.
Well, the Pan character's also like, the goat guy, like Pan. So I mean, it's kind of weird that he's actually Pan.
His penis is flat from having sex with all those pans.
It's odd. And we're like, but they're non-stick pans at least. So
There you go, Pale Rider. He knows what's up. He's got the burn phones.
He was a drug dealer. Oh, there you go.
Have you guys ever seen that movie Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins?
No.
It's got Redman, the rapper guy, in it, and he goes on a talk show and he answers his phone live and he's talking about, first what you do is you get yourself an 8-ball and then you split it up and then you get a half an ounce, and he gives down the whole thing. He's all, at the end, now everybody got brand new shoes and cell phones. He's like, oh man, this is live.
Oops. I didn't know it was that simple. It's crack. It's so simple to make. You just get some cocaine and some baking soda. And I swear I tasted egg and cinnamon.
It's a good business model.
I think you were telling me to watch that.
The prison time is the only drawback.
Yeah, exactly. And the investment.
Yeah.
But you can parlay your prison time into a successful Pruno business.
Pruno.
I'm coloring Goblin Girl piece right now. For
Really?
Death Metal Hero, yeah.
Wait,
that's
man.
right.
Yeah, I'm coloring his right now. It's fun.
Did you rearrange your office, Dan Plegel? Because now you're sort of flanked by stuff.
Yeah.
So what happened to your?
I put a new shelf in.
All right, that thing.
Let's see if I can do this.
It looks more claustrophobic now.
He put a new shelf in. He drew 5 more books while he was doing it.
Okay, where's the table? You're over on your left.
The drawing table?
Yeah.
It's directly in front of me. It's right down here.
Okay. So okay. So wait a minute. You just move the camera around. Okay, now I see.
This is how all my drawing videos are going to look from now on.
So,
Very
Dan, you
upside
don't
down
do
and claustrophobic.
any digital? You're all traditional?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
Yeah, he's all traditional. He doesn't cheat like
I
we
do a little digital, but I don't know. I haven't worked for a video game company in years, so I pretty much stopped doing digital then. I do all my layout stuff, obviously digital.
I see.
No need to waste paper, right?
It's true. It's true.
So yeah, no wonder he's weird because the camera's usually over on his right,
It's dangerous.
looking like at a profile.
Yeah. I can rotate this other camera now, like show stuff sideways. Let's see.
And Leah was always over,
Dark Cloud Clown.
to your left.
Welcome.
Yeah, but now she'd be directly behind me.
Welcome, clown. Appreciate you swinging by.
What a clown.
Oh, there's a shelf.
So this is where the laptop used to be. Now it's just
What up, Brian?
action figures.
Good old comic cowboy.
Yeah, welcome.
And then
What are you drawing, Jason?
I'm working on a absolute. It's just working on it off camera though.
Ooh,
that's
look
all.
at what Inkspots is doing for old Luke.
That's the start.
Hold
of
on.
it.
Hold
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, come on. Ooh,
There's
very
the start.
nice.
Yeah.
Look at that, Plegel.
I got the background.
hold on, I'm moving my camera back.
I know they wanted to pay attention to ink spots because it's all about ink spots.
Shit. My camera's collapsing.
Uh oh. It's a good thing ink is full screen. You can't.
What
see
have
it.
I done?
Oh, look what you did. Look what you did, ink.
That's
Oh, ink didn't do anything. I did it.
He did. No,
Oh,
blame ink spots.
camera's
It's easier.
done.
It's easier to blame ink spot. Why is? Oh. No, don't make me big. Why did Ink leave?
They run
Ink
off.
left?
He dropped out.
That's not cool.
I know. And Wise Guys was complimenting his artwork. Replicant said it was good.
Come on.
Or ood.
Come on.
Ood. You can get it, Plegel. Come on.
I'm talking like Michael Keaton now. Come on. Get in there. Come on.
Hey, Punk's back. What's up?
Every time I see it.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
My internet didn't like all that stuff going.
There it is.
He didn't like Plegel's unprofessionalism, is what it was.
Didn't like my camera angles.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah, my internet.
But
Sorry.
people did like your piece Ink Spots. They like it.
Jason's piece. Not Jason. Ah, Luke. I don't.
Nope.
Where is Luke right now?
I always get their names mixed up.
I don't know where he is. The funny thing is, my brother's name was Luke, so yeah. And people are like, "Oh, you guys look the same." I'm like, "We don't look alike at all." I mean, first off, I have a full beard. He doesn't.
I think
So-
that's the best piece Luke has drawn. It's like really good.
Yeah. Actually, I think the Cthulhu one is my favorite of all time.
Oh yeah.
I love it
did
so
like the
much.
Cthulhu one. No, I don't know. I dropped the. He has the link. Can come in if he wants. I mean, he was in the chat on Frega.
How about Matt Barr?
They're all available to come on in.
They're all
we
available
have
for
it.
a short time, friends, for $19.99.
Oh, $20 for Matt Barr? Oh, it's sold.
$20.
Oh,
You gotta
that's
feed
all.
him though.
Do I though? I own him. I can do whatever I want.
Eric's doing weird stuff.
You can't have Matt Barr abuse.
I mean, no, it's true. I wouldn't. I could feed him like SpaghettiOs or something.
Yeah, and just put us a couple gummies. He'd be happy.
Yeah, he'll be all right. I'll have Lola send me gummies for him.
Yes, because he's too aggressive without the gummies.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He might bite somebody that comes in the house.
Yeah. Well, then again, that's what they get for coming into the house.
Yeah, he's like a nice pit, but he needs his gummies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I could somehow manage to get him. I'm sure. I don't go after those. I don't have easy. I don't know where they are. I don't do them. So.
Well, that Pale Rider, that's very difficult because remember, it's all based on the guest. What
does Pale Rider say?
Well, he's trying to give us an insight. I'm trying to give him an inside track on how to win a drawing. Frega's really random. Like women and tech are going to be a harder one.
October 26th, friend. Everybody do SDF1 Robotech.
That might work because he's the guest. So
I never draw along when he picks a woman. I don't like.
There might be swag involved if everybody.
I have a hard time. I have a difficult time drawing women because I screw up all the time and do them with nibs rather than just microns. Like I should.
Try to help Billy win.
And tech.
I mean,
yeah, no good with it.
Ink Spots is picking on the 19th, so if you could figure out something that
everyone suggests, Frog G. Everyone, just
maybe
all over
that'll
across
work.
the board.
No, or a Cecil. I
thought about Goblin Girl, but I wouldn't want Dan to do a Goblin Girl, like the first Goblin Girl for me, and then give it away to someone.
Yeah, you want that Goblin Girl.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, Frog G would be us cheating because we would get a cover out of Fraga for free.
Because I would suggest Frog G, and it would go to me, and there you go. We got this planned out. Yeah, it's all good.
Unless I suggest Frog G, and then it goes to me.
Oh, you.
But you're not gonna.
You'd have to do it first.
Maybe I will.
You haven't suggested anything yet, friend.
I've got a couple literal sock puppet accounts.
I want everybody to suggest.
Yeah, like Squish.
That I could use.
A circle.
Hey!
So there you go. That's the only inside scoop I can give you is that Ink Spots is on Tuesday, so maybe that helps. And then, of course, the 26th, you all know who's there, is the launch of Goblin Girl. So if that helps you,
right. Pick stuff in their wheelhouse.
Oh, are we the only two that people know ahead of time?
I mean, so far.
Oh, wow.
I dropped hints and other stuff, but those two I don't mind revealing because you're both here.
I got you.
Well, pick stuff in their wheelhouse. Like I like to draw really loose, sketchy stuff, so it could be fun. You can pick some, but Plegel, he draws women's like no one's business. You know
I like
to
draw monsters and Cecil. That's about
now,
it.
if Irene wins that, what do you think will happen if Irene wins that belt?
The internet will explode with her squeal, her
kettling.
Yeah, I think it'll be like an EMP going out across America. Everything will get shut down.
Because she's actually going to win a belt if she wins, like any of them, Aaron, any of them. You know, it's a belt.
But why don't they? They can challenge Malin then and win Malin's belt, right?
No, that was one of the rules. Malin has the belt in perpetuity. And you will have that belt in perpetuity if you win it.
Right.
Like each one is an individual relic.
Oh, though you get another belt.
Yes.
So cool. He's gonna make a new belt every single time.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
I got a challenge.
Frega's ridiculous.
I want one of those.
Don't you know this?
I want a Fraga belt.
So I mean, you could try a challenge.
It's not shameless at all.
I can't beat Aaron Lepresti. Come on. I can't beat myself.
I can quite.
Matt Barr.
I do it very well.
I just want to finish. That's all.
Bar, get in here. Are you doing baby stuff?
Yeah, maybe. These little human things.
Are you doing baby stuff, Bar?
I mean, I did the 2-hour art challenges, and those were hard enough. But 1 hour, that's crazy, man.
Oh, you're gonna be on the half-hour one with me one day.
20 minutes.
It's a half hour. It's a half hour.
Pale Rider is right. If she wins, like, you better take your earphones off, because she'll crack your eardrums.
Yeah.
You can challenge them all, and you will win them all. Matt.
When women are on, I just mute it because I don't care what they say.
No, it's just what they look like.
So that entire episode with Lola and Irene, you were just like, it was just mute.
Yeah.
No, I like Lola.
Yeah, he's got the baby. That's good.
Lola's
That's all good, man.
Fun.
Lola's one of my favorite people.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, especially when she gets drunk. No.
You got the baby, dude. It's all good.
No.
I don't know. I just would rather have fun. I don't really want to challenge. Like I said, I wouldn't. Well, depending, I think on what it is. Like if it was like maybe a monster or something, maybe. But aside from that, I don't think I could beat Frega with anatomy and maybe if it was Spider-Man, I could do a killer Spider-Man, Batman. But a woman, he would annihilate me. If it was a woman, I'd get crushed.
I've definitely been trying to do his whole like envisioning the art before you put it down thing.
Did you hit him up to get the PDF?
To do that. No, I don't know where to get. Where is that?
Just message him on Fregaboom on Twitter, or email him on what is it? danfrega@mac.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
If anything, Frega's a guy that quickly responds.
He does respond.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, I want to learn that skill, man. That's awesome. Being able to just have the whole thing and just put it down. That'd be great.
Hey, Sai, we talked about Shay in the beginning and wish her the best.
Sai, do you want to come inside? Sai here?
So she was not outside the conversation.
No, yeah. She's in our thoughts. Trust us. Yeah.
I hadn't heard what happened.
Her father passed.
Yeah, she posted on Twitter, so you know what I mean.
Oh, I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I
it's
missed it
terrible.
till this morning, till I was going through my feed.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Shay.
Yeah.
Love you.
I don't even know what to say. It's like,
yeah, there's sorry. I mean, really,
much you can say in those situations.
I know that's what I mean. Like, sorry's not really enough. It's like
it's not enough, but it's still appreciative. As someone who's gone through it a couple times, not fathers, but it's different for everybody. But it's still appreciated because people do care and they know there's nothing else they can say. So at least a sorry it's there. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because I'm always afraid of sounding trite. Like it's not enough.
Yeah,
I know,
nothing
but
you can say that.
There's nothing you can say. So, most you can do is just be there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I say here's my prayers. That's the best I can do. Because anything I do is very insignificant to what you're feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
But she knows we all care about her. So, and she knows that we're here for her no matter what. If she needs anything at all. Even if it's the Carry On Red Valkyrie and maybe Plegel hosts with Sai and they interview somebody or something, you know, just to chip in and do something, or promote the F Cancer campaign because that's still happening. So, by the way, Wise or somebody if you could post the link to that to the merch, all proceeds go to the Cancer Research Society. So, yeah, everybody go grab an oar, as Malin would say.
grabbing or.
Yeah, that's a great thing she's doing. My sister has thyroid cancer, so yeah, it's something that touches a lot of us. So that's very cool.
I touch a lot of us.
I touch only myself. So.
I touch as many things as I possibly can. I'll walk through stores and I'll purposely just touch merchandise.
Horrible.
I know, man. I got the COVID, so I'm standing there touching
German
everything.
boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna lick it. Yeah. Give everybody my germs. Everybody wants them anyway. Yeah. Yeah. And we are. We're all thinking about it. Tasty. Meh. Plegel, what are you doing? Are you working on something?
I'm not doing anything.
Nothing for today.
Just curious. I know you just woke up, but I didn't know if you were like.
Yeah, I just woke up, and yeah, I'm not really with it yet.
No, it's you don't
That's
have
okay.
to. I like
Late
hanging
night.
out.
I gotta go
late night
do
on Friday night.
another 12, 13 hour again
Ooh.
here in a couple hours.
Yikes, dude.
I appreciate you coming in, though, man. I don't really get to see you all that often. Our schedules are so different.
I'm having a weird thing right now where now I have time to do my comic, but I'm like,
Exhausted.
I have anxiety about starting it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like,
Yeah, I hate that shit. When
It's
you're like
like-
you have the time and you just
I
it
feel
stops
like
you.
expectations are even just my expectations are so high. Like just putting my pencil to paper is like so hard. I'll just like find like all these little things to do instead of that. No, I just need to do my comic, man.
Well,
Yeah,
how
but the
about
good
this?
thing. Uh-huh.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, say that first, please.
No, I was
Gabagool.
just gonna say, man up. Just man up. All right. How about that?
Dang, dude. Ow.
And
All right. Go ahead, Will.
some Jason.
I mean,
hold
once
on,
you get the good news is
there's
once
the
you get
link
going.
for everybody for the shirts and the merch and to donate. So everybody click that. Go ahead, Will.
Once you get going, ink it goes. That's the great thing about it.
Yeah.
So that happens to me too. When I finish, usually I can go really fast when I'm writing, but then the new thing comes in and I always hesitate before every new thing.
It's just like I did a couple of things that turned out really well, and now like this thing has to be a success too, and like try just getting started, like you don't know what's gonna happen, especially when I'm not working on something like anything Cecil does. You're just kind of guaranteed that it's probably gonna pay off for you and be good, but this is all me, so it's like all that's on you.
It's on you, buddy boy.
Are you the only
sucks,
one
it's
doing?
all
Are you
you.
doing everything on it?
I don't know. That's part of I have layouts and roughs done. It's just trying to figure out how I'm going to do the finished pages. I keep going back and forth between painted, traditional, digital, or if I'm going to ink them like regular comic work. I that's where I'm kind of going. I don't know what I want the finish to look like, and it's driving me a little nuts right now.
Are you allowed to say? But is Cash Grab done?
Oh, Cash Grab's been done for months, so.
Okay, so it's just printing.
I think it's printed, or I think they have the proof copies already. So, yeah, Cash Grab was done months and months ago. So, yeah, and I think that Malin's fulfillment place is gonna fulfill. So,
Okay, cool, man. Finally get that out there for you, man.
yeah, I mean that's been a long time.
That must be really frustrating because it's a big project. It's a high profile one, and you did it, and it's kind of like your big sort of resume item that's still floating in kind of limbo.
Well, also I did a really I think my best work ever on a cover for Cash Grab 2, and so I want the second campaign to come out because that's my big thing that I did. So.
Right, but you understand what I mean, right? Like this,
Yeah.
It's kind of like me with Black Flag, right? Like my big resume item is still floating there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
exactly.
that can feel very frustrating. I know how that feels.
Well, I've done 3 books and none of them are out, so it's
See?
a little nuts.
I have a stack of like one day it's gonna look like when like Q1 or 2 of 2000 2022 it's gonna look like I'm the fastest writer of all time.
Yeah,
because
That's what's gonna happen all at once. They're all gonna come out and like, oh, there.
You're like, no, that's like 2 years worth of shit, you know?
Yeah, I've got stuff from almost 3 full years ago that hasn't come out yet. So. Who knows if some of it ever will? So
you have the cover out for That's Not Daredevil. I have it right over there.
Oh yeah, that was a littler thing.
Hey, Matt, Rock. Yeah, he's right. I mean, that can get because for someone like me and Ink, we're the outcome of our contribution is in someone else's hands. Very capable hands, but it's still in someone else's hands. You know.
For me, it makes me a little like weird. It's like no one's even seen. I was on Cash Grab, but no one's seen it yet. What if everybody hates it? But I've.
But the good news is that it doesn't matter if they hate it. The color's either good or it's not.
Yeah. So.
What up, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, so I think I pinned it.
Or Matt Kevlar, not Matt Boy.
Yeah. What's up, Kevlar? So I think I tried to pin
it's not shipping yet, Pale Rider. Ink said that it's been printed and it's being in the process of build.
See, this is why I think it's printing. Cecil put out a cryptic Twitter saying, I just read the best comic ever. And then Ethan said, what? And he said, Cash Grab. So I'm guessing means he has the preview copies right now.
Yeah.
And he's checking them out. So.
And by the way, during the Frega Boom stream, when I said I wish Frega had not gotten busy for a second before his next update, because those next 2 pages of Black Flag are my favorite, and it's a geisha spread of her because the last one you saw was them in the door of the transport. And with Sniper staying there and that kind of vertical double pager, you know what I'm talking about, Jason?
Yeah.
And then the next one is them jumping, which you see on the campaign.
Right.
And then each one of them has a transformation shot of their various equipment. And hers is this beautiful, almost like a statuesque spread of her changing, her armor changing around her, and it's awesome.
I'd like to see her spread.
Yeah, that too. But Geisha is actually one of my favorite characters, and because she's like our Tony Stark.
Right.
So I like it when she gets a lot of spotlight because everyone kind of, I think, likes Rascal the most, and it seems to be everyone's favorite character.
I would love to do a Geisha fan art piece, but I don't really have a good reference. I don't know, I have the old Black Flags, but I don't know how accurate those are to what she looks like now, and stuff like that. So
I mean, she's half Japanese, half white, Anglo. She's got the pink hair, and she's got a beautiful body, obviously.
Well, some of the stuff they have these fan art contests, and it's the campaign only has 1 page of art. What am I gonna? I don't know what the character looks like, or even what their full character looks like. Sometimes, what the full costume looks like. So
I have the layouts here. I wish I could show you guys.
Like on
all right, let's see
Malin's. Malin just had that 1 page, so how do you know what his character looks like from all the different angles?
Right. Frog G's pretty easy to figure out. I mean, it's just a mechanic suit. He's got the card itself. There you go. I think he's fairly easy.
Is Frog G a mechanic?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a mechanic. That's
I'm taking my vehicle to him because I trust Frog G.
Yeah.
And he's magic.
Magic.
I mean, he's up in Salem, I think, so he's only an hour away. So I drive my car up there to hang out with Frog G, buy him some lunch, and have him fix my car.
Yeah.
Of course, I pay him for my vehicle as well. It's not hey, here's my vehicle, fix it.
He's in Salem, huh?
That's what he said.
Oh.
Way to dox him. Jeez.
I mean, everyone's docs living there. It's a shithole. You're more likely to die walking down the street than you are from somebody on the internet coming after you.
It sucks because that's such a beautiful state, too, that it's so crazy up there.
The ecology of Oregon is gorgeous. Beautiful. Great soil. If you want a homestead, beautiful place to do it. But basically the whole valley, the central valley of Oregon, which is the Willamette Valley that goes down from Portland, Salem, Eugene, sucks.
Yeah, my brother's in Portland. So.
Yeah.
And
that whole central strip.
We visited before all the craziness started, and it's just my wife has family that owns a farm in Oregon, and then my brother lives in Portland, and it's just beautiful country up there, especially if you're from Arizona like me, where it's just dirt and rocks.
Heat.
So, yeah.
It's Baghdad essentially down there.
Yeah, pretty much. I live in like the greenest part of Arizona. We actually get snow and stuff up here, but still, it's
Well,
just desert.
A lot of people from Arizona come up here to Eugene. They have second houses, and they come up here to to follow the cool weather, essentially. So,
Oh, you
It's
live
like-
in Eugene? That's where my wife's family lives. Yeah.
oh, cool, man. They're like, well, if you ever come up here, let me know.
That's like Ohio. A lot of people that live in Ohio, like wealthy people, they have houses in Florida because the snowbirds. They will come up here for summers and falls because they're beautiful, and spring. But once winter hits for those 7 months, they fly on down to Florida.
Right. Because it's unbearable in Arizona in the summer, but the summers are badass up here. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So people come up
Yeah.
here, they ride out the summer in Arizona, go back to Arizona for the winter.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to Quarter Lane, Idaho, for retirement. I think that's
Idaho's
where-
badass, dude.
Idaho, especially that upper part, is so gorgeous up there, man.
They're actually half of Oregon wants to join Idaho and Greater Idaho.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, hopefully only the red part.
Well, if you look at a map of Oregon, essentially it's just that central strip, the valley, that's blue,
Yeah.
and then in a sea of, it's like a boat in a sea of red.
Yeah, it's the cities that are always blue. It's
Yeah.
the whole United States is red with little spots of blue where the cities are.
Yeah, no one gives a shit outside the cities. You don't see any mass or anything, you know what I mean?
That's where I live too. The whole thing was not a big deal, man.
Yeah,
It was
no one
like
gave
it
a shit.
almost didn't even happen.
Yeah. Like I said, you
They're
go
like,
outside
the world is
Eugene,
ending. Is
no
it?
one gives
I'm
a
still
fuck.
going to work every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get no days off.
Well, because most of everyone lives in Eugene that's not working in like the goofy jobs is a tradesman. They're like, what are they going to do? Fire me? How are they going to pipe the shit
Yeah.
out of their house?
Well, all tradesmen in Arizona were considered essential business. So,
Yep, like you.
yeah. So, like, during it, we actually got busier because the people that were in, like, government and state jobs were staying home and just seeing all kinds of stuff wrong. So, they were calling us more. So,
Well, I always say Ink is the most important man in Comicsgate. Without him, you're going to get cholera in your studios.
That's right.
yeah, I'm going to be
Yeah.
having my own company again here pretty soon in July. So,
Nice.
Doing
Looking forward to
plumbing?
yeah, doing alternative sewer system.
We should go to Vegas and celebrate.
Well, when you and the wife come up here, Ink, for a visit, let me know. I'll host you guys. I'll cook you dinner.
You get a whole bunch of chores together for me.
No, well, that too, but I'll feed you for it and I'll pay you.
Yeah. That's like when we go to relatives, like whenever we go, it's just like, oh yeah, come over. Hey, can you fix my toilet and my faucet?
I'll smoke you up a brisket. How about that?
Yeah, that's how you do it right there.
Okay, I'll get the smoker going early in the morning. So when you and your wife come up, I'll serve you guys some brisket.
Oh hell yeah, I love barbecue. That's my favorite.
Did you draw along today, Ink, at all with Frege?
No, I was on skits at the same time.
Right.
So
Okay.
no.
Are you gonna do one, or are you just not gonna do
What was today's?
it? Zombie
Zombie.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably will have to do one.
This was
Are you doing one, Plegel? Zombie Spider-Man?
No, I'm drawing a page of this new book.
I mean, that
Later.
Tank Girl that Plegel did, that shit was fucking lit.
Later
It
what?
was good.
That Tank Girl you did.
Oh, it came out pretty good. I shared the original one that I did was better. Oh, that looks great.
Oh yeah, man, I love it.
Thanks. Yeah, I had fun with that one.
Because nobody looks like Jason's stuff. You know, Jason's like a wholly
No.
unique artist.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
the
I-
Picasso of CG.
Kind of, yeah. And like Ralph Stegman.
Thank you. I tend to draw. I try to draw McFarlane eyes though when I do Spider-Man. So
Hey, Hockey,
That-
how you doing, buddy?
I would say that right leg that's forward towards us and the debris there
I took
looks
it away.
like. Can you guys hear that?
A little bit.
Sorry.
It's fine though. No, you're fine.
I was gonna mute me. I was gonna say this right leg that's forward towards us and like the debris reminds me of the Chris Pacello when he draws Spider-Man. stuff.
Yeah, I
That's a
know
huge-
Jason's a big Chris
huge
Pacello
flag.
fan.
Yeah, that's immensely flattering, dude. Thank you. Oh.
I could see
I
that.
was
Yeah,
like a
because it's
guy
got
on
the
Twi-
same sort of crud and webbing and the way
Is he?
this.
Oh, he
the
should be
junk
going
of
on
the
his.
foot.
He should be swinging on his own guts.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have
Like
done
intestines.
that.
Like he does intestines.
Oh, that would have been great.
I'm
man.
trying to mute myself.
No,
Sorry.
you don't have to.
Okay,
you don't
go
have
for
to.
it.
You're fine.
I've also
What?
said when I first met Jason, his stuff before I heard the like before he said he loved Sam
What's up,
Keith,
Hockey?
I always thought he looked like old school badass Ninja Turtles. You know what I'm talking about, Ink?
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. He's just got the style that I like. I was way into like underground comics and a lot of indie stuff back when I was younger, and so his stuff just really appeals to me. I like that
Well,
more grungy kind of style.
it just depends on what I'm working on, also, because like this is my. I'll show you what I'm. Here, I'll hide the under drawing. But like this is a little more crisp, because it's I don't know. It's also digital, but so
You have more time too.
yeah, I do have more time too.
And this is
But,
absolute page what? What are we on?
This is page 39, I think.
So we're getting there.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be 46 because after this, it's just It's just war. So, but these are a little more clean, you know, just because it's the comic.
And
But
the
Frog
further
G is going to be a little bit
Yeah.
different, I think, because I'm going to try to just mainly lay out the panels and just hammer in with just traditional stuff.
I mean, you
So
know
it
what I'm
might be
looking forward
dirtier.
to, Jason?
So-
Next month I'm starting a new gig in the day. So like I have like a consistent income, which is gonna be great.
Nice.
And what I'm gonna do, what I'm looking forward to, is getting my page tier from you. Because like I keep like I want a page from
that would
know,
be
Jason.
appreciative.
so because you only sold maybe one or two, I think, but I want a page from that book.
I've sold technically 3, I think.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
got a
pages from
Batman
one?
Joker from Jason, and it's rad as hell, dude.
Thank you, man. I have some that I printed out because it was all digital, so they were one-offs, and I have some printed
Forgot
out.
about that Batman Joker piece. That was really good.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I want to color it.
Yeah, so one day I'd like to buy something from one.
do it.
You know?
Yeah, I probably I printed out some really good ones that were like, you know, worthy to sell. Like they weren't just like filler pages or whatever, or storyline pages. But I know Rick Saylor bought one when it was on Free Comic Book Day. So
Because I like to, like, for sentimental, like, obviously I like to own my friend's art, so I like to have my little collection of my friend's stuff that I can pull out and go, look, I got this one. And so I've got something from Plegel, you know what I mean? I've got something from Matt, you know.
I got a bunch of stuff from that.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing. I'm getting all the like the comic skaters I like. I'm collecting all their little
Rob
pieces.
Willis,
Yeah.
another one.
Rob Willis is gonna be a hard one because his stuff goes for a lot.
Yeah, any auction. He's like, I'm gonna start this at 0. Next thing you know,
Yeah,
it's
like
like
you start it-
$800. I'm like,
I'll start at my max budget. I'll be like 300, and it'll be like 1,500. Like, all right, I'm out.
Well, I'm doing a book with him, so I'm kind of lucky in that way.
yeah, you're a little lucky. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
I'm writing Dredge for him.
Is that book coming out in 2095?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've written
I'm
a
still gonna
shit
back
ton of
it.
that.
Yeah, I'll still back it.
By the way, Ink, that's one of the stack of the shit ton of stuff I've written. Like, there's a big stack of Dredge shit, you
Oh
know?
wow.
That,
Oh,
like,
you
this-
wrote Dredge.
Yes.
I
already
didn't know you
written
wrote Dredge. Oh man, that's gonna be a badass book.
So I'm sitting there going like, I want people to see this shit, and Rob's like, I can't wait to draw this shit. I'm like, they fucking finished Shinobi Sasquatch.
Yeah,
Like, do it.
finish Shinobi Sasquatch, man. We want more Rob Willis stuff.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
like he's like, dude, I can't wait to draw this book. And he's like, hate drawing, you know. And he's like, I'm like, no, you got to finish Shinobi, and it's got to be badass, and every backer's got to love it.
Yeah.
You know, then you can. Then I give you permission to die and do Dredge.
Oh man. Does he take care of the like family stuff during the day, or is he a full-time artist? Or
No, he's full time dad, and
Oh, okay.
you know, essentially like every man around his house because he's, you know, his wife is doing a degree and he's at home taking
I
care of the
gotcha.
house and in-laws as well. You know, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit swirling around him where he doesn't really have like a space to call his own that doesn't have any additional responsibility in it.
Yeah, it's like guys like me. I only got 4 hours a day really to draw or color or
Yep.
do anything. So
Yeah, he's got to do it from like midnight to like 3 or 4 in the morning when all the
Yeah.
kids are asleep.
yeah, that's kind of my hours too. Like I get home, I gotta do my chores, eat dinner, and then it'll be like 10 to 1 o'clock or something is my kind of little space.
And see, that's where I got lucky. Like you, I know was not the case, but when COVID hit, I had to stay home. You know, with all the quarantining and everything for all the 3 months or whatever. So I was able to finish Absolute, but you know, the first half of Absolute, and it was done by the time I launched anyway. So I got really lucky in that regard. I mean,
Yeah, it came quick.
Well, yeah, because it was done. So
Yeah, I remember we had
all
like
it
we
all it
watched
needed
Black
was
Flag,
editing. Yeah,
and
all
then
it needed was editing.
And then I went on Shay's and met you really met you the first time on Shay's.
Mhm. Yep.
And I backed you during her shill stream with you. I backed you.
Oh, all my old videos are back up on Twitter now. Twitter released my ban or whatever somehow. They're all back up, and I have like from like way back the first time when Shay used to come on my show. So that was fun. When dudes used to
Nice.
like hit on her while she was folding laundry and stuff. Those were some fun shows.
Yeah,
Like,
Shay's
fold the sock.
I remember that. I do remember the first time when she came on Frega, like she just had the simps all over her.
Yeah. I remember Lucius was on my show and he was hitting on her. He's like, "Hey, baby." It was great, dude. It was the best. And then he got into a thing with her because he asked. She brought it on herself though because she goes, "How old do you think I am?"
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he said something like 36 or something. And then she got mad. And then he's like, "Well, you didn't even gussy yourself up."
Damn.
It was the best. It was the best stream. It was so funny.
I thought I had the record for kicking.
Yeah, really.
No, it was so good.
I think she kicked me off 7 times once in a stream.
I think so. Yeah.
I was good at getting Shay's blood up.
Oh, you got kicked from her show? Wow.
Like
Several
I mean,
times.
It
It was
during-
writing pros.
Yeah, it was kind of like a shtick almost, but I
Right.
knew how to like say sarcastic shit to get her mad.
I was gonna say you seem so mellow. I just, I'm the one that always gets kicked off of streams.
Well,
Yeah,
you did-
that was Matt. You're that's like lore or something. That was a while back.
And where are you, Matt Barr?
He's got the baby.
I know, but he's almost like he was going to come on eventually. He said.
Well, I didn't want to make him feel like he's obligated, like he.
No,
has
I just want to say
you
hi to
know?
him, see his,
Oh yeah,
hear
definitely.
his voice one
I'd love to
last
hear
time.
The sultry voice of the Matt Barr.
I might have an aneurysm in 5
Hello,
minutes and
cool.
never hear Matt Barr again.
Exactly, you never know. Yeah. Are you allowed to show what you're playing with down there, Plegel?
Himself.
Are you allowed to show what you got?
I mean,
Or
I
is it
can.
part-
I'm just noodling. It's just like layouts. It's just pencil layouts.
Yeah, but that's what I like. I like the sketchy. I like Derek Hess. I'm gonna pull up Derek Hess. Has anyone heard of him?
I have heard of it.
I don't know if you'll
Jason-
see these because they're super light.
Jason likes the process.
No,
he likes
but
the behind the scenes.
Other people will be able to see him, Plegel.
He likes how the sausage is made.
I do. Make my sausage
For my pleasure.
for my pleasure. I played that at the very beginning. I don't know if anybody else can see that.
Yeah, you can't really. It's most of it's invisible.
Oh, I can see it. Cool.
Thank you,
So
Dan
super.
Plegel, for my pleasure.
So weird, like space
I
nebula
hear a
thing with some little transports. And then there's these two.
Hockey
Dude.
wants to know, Jason, if there's any chance for digital copies of your books.
No.
No? There you go,
No.
Hockey. Nil.
Dang, we are like
Matt
100%
Barr.
agreement. Yes.
How do I
Matt
sound,
to
guys?
the bar.
You sound beautiful.
Soothing and sultry, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show
What's
something.
Hey,
going
Matt
on, buddy?
Barr
Yes,
had the
sir.
balls to challenge the sensei. He's coming back.
I'm sorry.
You had the balls to challenge the sensei. You're coming back for a fight.
For Frege.
Yeah,
Frege.
I challenge all of them. I don't. I feel weird challenging Frege, but everybody else, line them up.
Yeah, get that belt. Get the belt.
This is
I want Malin's belt.
this is some
You want
Derek
that one?
Hess.
I want that belt. I want his fucking
SDF1, Matt. SDF1, Robotech. Just
You guys have a similar. He has a similar thing to you.
Well, I'm influenced by him.
Yeah.
Derek Hess has been around for a long time. He used to do band posters for local acts in Cleveland. Like they would come, well, not local, but bands would come to Cleveland, and he would do posters for them, like Pantera, Crowbar, Jesus Lizard, like
The
you name it.
Steamers.
He's done posters for them.
The Jesus Lizard.
Here you go.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's awesome, dude. I really want to get that one. I think you can get prints.
oh,
of
that's
it.
cool. The Pantera one.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
dope.
I
wish
have
I
this.
did cool bands. I'm doing like bullshit bands.
I do my.
Widespread panic.
I do local bands.
How about digital just for hockey, Jason? Just take a bunch of pictures.
He
I
needs-
gotta say no.
Can you email him a free PDF?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one's
that's Derek
rad
Carlson
right
influenced
there,
by him.
dude.
But see, that's why I like
cool.
sketchy stuff. I like
That's
sketchy
cool.
stuff. Yeah.
I like
It
that.
has so much motion and just energy to it, you know. I just love it. That's fun.
Dude, my whole
Love it,
sketchbook
love
looks
it,
like
I
that. I
love
should
it,
get
love
all
it.
my shit out and start trying to do something with it.
Suddenly, all the Aussies would have a copy of Absolute. It'd be like,
They can buy it. It's shipping is $10.
$10.
$10 for shipping to Australia. Come on now.
Crikey, $10. That's
Yeah.
I don't buy nothing hardly. I just make friends with
I've
everybody.
got
Have them send
money.
me a
I'm
free
good at
copy.
sex, but I don't have your comic.
Well, $10.
It's
$10.
Don't mess with the mentally ill. Leave people alone.
I'm sorry, Hockey. I can't. If I break
Oh,
this
that's
rule
fucked up.
and just send you a digital copy, then everybody's gonna get mad. Oh, I didn't get a digital copy, and then
yeah, you got Clayton showing up with his silky voice saying, "Where's my digital copy?" And then,
Hello,
yeah,
Jason.
and then you're blacklisted from, you know.
that's racist.
I just realized Clayton is like the Hannibal Lecter of
Yes,
CG.
he is.
Yes.
I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. He can convince anybody to chop off their whatever and slice off their face.
The only thing on my campaign that costs more for international is like the art pages and stuff like that. Otherwise, that $10.
So you can ship international for $10?
No, I can't. It's more expensive.
Oh.
But I'm a nice guy like that, you know. I hook up. my
No,
fans.
we're not going to do that on Frog G, are we?
No, well, Frog G's different. This is a
Yeah.
collaboration project, so we have a say. But I also view it as it doesn't cost me $10 to ship it to Cincinnati, and I live in Cleveland, so you know what I mean. Like there's an offset where it kind of does make up for it. Like I lose maybe a little bit of money, but not so much that I'm going to go bankrupt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not so
I
much.
gotcha.
Not
Hey,
so
guys.
much.
The only thing
I
that
got
would
a
kill
boogie.
us is
All right,
if we-
see you,
thanks for
Matt.
dropping in, Matt.
Bye.
I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be
Later,
around
Matt.
later.
Boogie
Hey, guy.
woogie.
All right, later, man.
Later, Boogie.
Good to
No,
see
it'll
Matt
be
for
if
5
we
minutes.
we end up having to ship books to each other or something to sign them or whatever.
Hockey, persistent man.
Right. He's persistent, but I'm persistent as well when I'm saying no. No means no, Hockey. I don't understand this. Don't me too me, all right?
Bancroft is going to blacklist you now for
That's
not
just
hooking them
Bancroft.
up.
It's just Bancroft. It's okay. It's only Bancroft. It's not a big deal.
$10 shipping with a free book.
How about? Well, if you back both Absolute Book 1 and 2, it's 10, so 50.
Hockey should be happy. He got hooked up with a page from Frege for his birthday.
Yeah,
there
that's
you
great.
go.
Yeah, you got
That
a
was
He-Man page, man.
Hockey, I paid for some of that, all right? So technically,
Yeah.
if you were to back Absolute Book 2, you would only be paying like 40 instead of 50.
Everybody
in Book
showed
1
you
and
the
2.
love the other
You'd be
night,
getting
man.
free shipping, Hockey. Free
I
shipping.
mean, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Donate
Like
$10.
you just met the man. He's like, I'm sending you a page. You know, and everyone in the chat's like, shit, it's my birthday too.
Everybody's like, we're paying for the shipping. Let's do this.
Yeah, it was a good night. It was nice of them.
It was fun.
You
Their
should
chat
get
is
your
very nice.
package tomorrow, I hope, Jason.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope to get
Tomorrow
my
or
package
Tuesday
tomorrow.
you'll get it. Yeah.
And I
Oh,
diligently
thanks.
forwarded Hockey's address to Frege. 'Cause I'm such a nice man. I'm such a
You
nice,
are nice.
lackey. I'm a great lackey.
You are. And I'll probably open your package on Topicless Inc.
Ooh.
You're gonna open his
Nice.
package, eh?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll open it
dick
right
pics are gonna fall out of there.
Mm.
It's gonna be
The
fun.
moment you
raining.
feel teeth,
Raining.
ink spots,
That's
you
right.
punch him in the top of the head.
Hopefully it's not damaged. I wrote all kinds of stuff on like, do not bend.
Yeah, they just bent it. It's like, oh, you want to tell me what to do, motherfucker?
Yeah, I
Shit.
think they do. Like they get pissed. Like, hell yeah. Ugh.
Fuck
No,
you
I-
and your package.
I write do not bend, please. I put little like exclamation points, smiley face. And then I also have a fragile stickers that I put on from work. So I like double up on it. I have yet to have a problem, really.
I actually kind of forgot what I put in there now. Because I sent 2 of them out, so I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and because I was late with shipping and just tried to put extra stuff in there that wouldn't cost too much shipping charges.
I appreciate it. All you had
Since
to
they
do was send me what I bought, so I appreciate that, man.
Since my wife left it in the back of the car for like a week. So.
All the art was faded.
How dare she? In Arizona, no less.
Yeah, that was
In
cool.
Arizona, where it kills everything. Arizona can kill anything.
Anything plastic here just is, if you have like plastic yard decorations, it's just like 1 month and it's just fried.
Yeah.
Everything's perpetually faded and contrast is high.
Yeah. You go to touch it, it just crumbles.
Yeah, it's like Terminator. It's like you live in a perpetual blast furnace from an atomic explosion.
It's weird where I live because we have pine trees and then we have cactuses at the same time. So it's like they call it high desert. It's really
Is that what that
strange.
definition is? High desert is when you have pine trees?
Yeah, you have, basically it's the forested part of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has pine trees, but you still have barrel cactuses and all kinds of
That way, Michael
jumping
T's
cholla.
company's High Desert Comics.
Yep. That's no, but Michael T's up in Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Then why is he High Desert?
I don't know, because he's crazy.
Is he high and in the desert?
I mean, one of the weather quirks in LA is to get the Santa Ana winds that kind of blows off of Arizona and Nevada and kind of. So you'll get this extremely high wind in Los Angeles, but it'll be hot ass wind. So you have all your windows open, just blowing through your house.
Well, we have that here. We had 100-mile-an-hour gusts, and I bought this beautiful barbecue grill, and I took so good care of it, put the cover on, and I even had it bolted down into the ground, and we got one of those gusts, and it caught the cover and just blew it across my whole yard and turned it into little pieces. I was so pissed off, man. I was like,
hey,
I
Krager,
love that
thanks
thing.
for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Krager's here. Didn't I add him into the group? That's Pale Rider.
No,
I
I
like Pale
never
Rider too,
did any drugs at all.
Krager.
Hey, how's it going, Krager? No, I never did any drugs ever. So, no, I never
So yeah,
did.
it just took out your barbecue grill. Just took you out and filled it with sand.
It broke it into pieces, and then my wife's like, "You can put it back together," and I'm like, "I don't care. It's ruined now."
Which one was it? Was it a smoker?
Yeah, it was like a half smoke. It was like a gas, but then you could use it for a smoker on the other side. You could put the wood chips in there, and then.
So it had a firebox, like an offset one.
Yeah, it was really nice. I liked it anyway.
Those are expensive. Those aren't cheap. Those are like $400.
Yeah, it was like, somewhere around there, and God, I took so good care of it too.
The next time you tie it down onto the legs.
Yeah. You know how it is. You get something and you and then once it gets scratched or something, it's
it loses its luster.
Yeah.
You're all pissed
broken
off.
now. It's broken now.
It doesn't feel like it's yours anymore.
No, I had a truck like that, and then these painters came, and they got off spray, came off and ruined the paint job on my truck. But that's what it felt like. It was new, and you destroyed it.
Does that ever happen to you with tools? You buy for example, a new set of power tools. And you try to keep it pristine. And you're like, fuck it. After the first day, it's fuck.
No, not in plumbing. I mean, you kind of Actually, my tools are really old. Most of my tools I bought 20 plus years ago, and they're still kicking. So.
The power tools?
Well, my Sawzall I had for 15 plus years, and it finally kicked out. But I had a Milwaukee that lasted for a long time.
Milwaukee was the shit, dude. Before they moved to China, they were the shit.
Yeah, it had aluminum. It was an aluminum. The outside was aluminum, not plastic.
Yeah.
And so the
Milwaukee
only problem was you would
shit.
get electrocuted sometimes.
Yeah. No, but
their
shit was beefy, man. Because you used to pay a premium for Milwaukee for that craftsmanship. Now they still charge a premium, but it's made in China.
Yeah, and it's all plastic and
and the motors suck ass.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
The Milwaukee. Milwaukee used to be awesome, man. I loved Milwaukee. Now I just buy DeWalt.
What do I have? Porter. That's what I have now. Porter. I don't know if you've heard of that brand.
No.
But it's a little. It's kind of like. What's the green ones? Ryobi or whatever.
Ryobi.
It's kind of like. It's kind of like the.
Living with a 6-year-old.
It's kind of like when Ryobi used to be the cheaper one, but it was still good. So yeah. That's
Ryobi's all right. Krager wants to know if you pop in. Come on, Krager, come in.
Yeah, you have the link is in dudes. It's in
The
Talented
link is
Dudes.
there, friend.
And you're in there,
Uh,
Krager.
Yeah, you're in there. I double checked. So
Pop
just,
away.
grab that link, sir. I also sent the link out to Wolverine and Piper because I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, I want to work on a new song today. I have to get it out of me. It's called "I Hate to See You Go, but I Love It When You Come." So it's gonna be my new.
It's a
song.
love song.
I mean, there was a. I'm not going to say he did write a song, who the subject of was, you might know him, but it was a good song.
I've been writing more serious ones, man.
You
Like,
have. They're good,
ones-
dude.
He wrote a great one called "Why Did You Fuck Me?" and it was great.
That wasn't one of the serious ones, but
No, it kind of was a serious one,
I mean, it was based on something I heard.
based on a true story.
it is based on true events. But it's still funny though.
No, I like I like my punk rock, the rock show one that I did. That was a good.
Yeah, that
I
was
liked
good.
That one. That was a fun one.
Later,
That's how I
Hockey.
used to sing when I was
Have a
a
good
kid.
one, Hockey. I will not be sending you the digital.
And to the rest of the Australians, fuck y'all for that.
No, not at all. You can back it and buy it. So no,
Yeah.
everyone has equal opportunity.
You're all welcome.
You're all welcome. I got people from New Zealand that's backed my book, so I mean
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You have a
people
guy
from,
from
Middle
Arizona
East.
that backed your book.
I don't care about Arizona. Hey, look who's here. Our good friend. Dude, that was a killer Spider-Man.
There he is.
Whoa.
There he is.
How are you guys?
All right,
Hello,
man.
Mr.
Dude,
Krager.
your Spider-Man was awesome, and if you don't want it, I'll take it off your hands.
I'll give it to you, man.
That's
All right,
beautiful.
Don't tell Frega, but I voted for you.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I'll hit
That's
you up
way
with my,
kind of you.
Do you want my
I'm too
address? I backed Hammer. Do you just want to look it up that way?
I'm too much of a lackey. I had to vote for the boss. So
Whoa, that guy looks like a skinnier me.
And a better artist too.
But Krager, in exchange, we got two
That's
backers
fine.
for you. So
That's
Actually, you got me 5.
see, I was trying to sell the book.
So I got 5 backers from that stream. So
Awesome,
I was quite happy with that, man. Like
That
that
makes
was
me
pretty
happy.
cool.
Yeah.
There's actually some stuff I wanted to talk about on a show, but we were kind of labor time intensive,
Okay.
and it's kind of funny because you had asked me what I was considering doing after Hammer or during Hammer, and there is something that I want to do. So when I first started reading comics, the first comic we talked about this Plegel that I was into was Grips, right? It was the first comic book I ever owned. So I've made it my mission to find Chris Silver. It's a mission, okay? And I will get Grips. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to fucking draw it, and I'm going to crowdfund that thing. And I'm going to take it to where it should have been and where it'll eventually end up. And that's what I want to do. So over the next 2 years, while I'm doing Hammer, it is my mission to find Chris Silver and get those rights from him. I don't know if I
was gonna say I thought about doing that a long time ago, but I remember Chris Silver was like a bear of an individual, so I was like,
well, that was a long time ago.
but
He's
you
60.
may be very successful, and I hope you are, because it would be cool to see that character again.
He's 67 years old now, so he's older. Maybe some of the colic is, or maybe some of the starch has come out of that colic in his hair. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's possible. And if it were possible to do a hostile takeover of somebody else's IP, I would do it.
You Gordon
I
Gekko.
meant to draw that book. I am. Like my entire life, I'm trying to live up to this very first comic that I saw when I was a kid, when I was 15. And it would make sense to me to hunt him down and do this and give him an opportunity. Because here's the thing. What the fuck has he done with it in the last 25 years? Zero. Okay? What can I offer him? Probably a lot. So I would love him to be on board. I would love him to be part of something like that. I don't know what he owes to people. I don't know if he's hiding out because he's just over it. I don't know if, because literally he's impossible to find. 7 years off the internet. His own daughter hasn't touched Facebook in 5 years. So how do I get a hold of this guy? Right? So it's my mission. I've even looked up the border equalization stuff to see if he has businesses, and he doesn't. I'm on it.
I mean, God forbid, is he alive? Is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay.
Yeah, he's alive. There's no death certificate, and even if he isn't, all I have to do is get a hold of his daughter.
Yeah, the estate. You just go to the estate and see if
I
they.
just remember there was I think the reason why nobody's heard from him is I think there was a period there where he had a bunch of art that he owed to people, and I know he owed Tim a bunch of money, and he had a bunch of Tim's originals that he never gave back to him. And
so let's fix it. Let's make it go. I know Tim. If I handed him all of his grip shit back, he would fucking be stoked.
He would be.
Let's fix this, because he's not gonna sell the shit. It's just gonna die. He's gonna die, and it's gonna end up in some storage unit that gets sold, and they're gonna throw that shit out.
Oh,
and I don't need that happening. I want Chris to give me the rights to publish his old stories. I want the rights to continue it. I want it outright. And
Psycho.
I know whatever. As I said,
Edge.
I would hostilely take over his shit
to save it from oblivion.
Literally, I've even thought about this. What keeps me from doing a Grips comic book, crowdfunding it, and forcing him to fucking peek his head out?
I was thinking the same thing. Could you get him out doing that, right? I was thinking that exact thing.
I would love to. So I may make it my mission to do so. And
it might work. Well, and if he doesn't say anything, he doesn't say anything, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, somebody eventually will have to sue me.
I was just going to suggest that it's kind of like a buddy of mine who did bootleg stuff. He's like, it's easier to get the forgiveness than it is to find the guy and ask for the permission. He's like, so might as well just do it and then see what happens. And then
that's right. So I'm considering it, and I have a whole idea of what happens with Martin after the last stuff happened. Maybe he ended up in prison and ended up spending 20 years in prison, and he finally gets out, and he's older.
Do you go
now.
all the way? Do you only go up to the Tim Visual stuff, or you go into the Pete Ayala stuff?
I may stop it before the Pete stuff. The Pete stuff wasn't as cool as the whole Tim story arc. I like the Tim
style. But...
gentlemen, I'm going to excuse myself, but good seeing you again, Krager. Jason,
thank
always
you, sir. Good to
pleasure.
see you.
Thanks for swinging
Ink
in.
Spots.
Later, Will.
Again, if you're up in the Pacific Northwest, I'd love to host you, Ink, when you come visit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dan Plegel, my door's always open to you.
Yep.
So, all right, gentlemen, have a great stream.
All right, later, Will.
Later.
See you.
Thank you, guys.
Now we're in Biggin.
That dude knows the weight of my heart with barbecue, man. He's got it.
Nice.
Krager knows the weight of my heart with Grips.
With Grips, yeah.
I don't know what Grips is.
See, and this is the thing. Just like Rob Liefeld, man.
It
They
looks
come
cool.
after you. You change it into the Knife Patriot. Just like how he did when he did Captain America.
He's
And I
like
was
a
thinking-
one-clawed Wolverine or something.
He was designed and created before Faust. He
Ron Lim
was
designed him.
correct. And Tim Vigil took over the story from Ron Lim and kind of did his own thing. And
We owned it, really. I mean, the Ron Lim one was rough.
right. Tim really sang with doing grips. It gave him the opportunity to actually work in comics and not have to do anything else. So by doing that, it developed into Faust after that, and Faust became its own thing. And it pretty much is the same thing. Like the main character in Grips is an artist, the main character in Faust is an artist. Like it's all the same. Vigil is doing work with Preston. You've been around Krager. Yeah, I have been around.
Yeah, Krieger's been around.
Is he really Vigil? That is cool.
Yeah, he's Preston's got him. I think he's doing some covers or something for him.
Wow.
The last time I talked to him, he knows him. I guess when he was doing Midwest cons or something like that, Preston used to talk to him all the time.
That's cool, man. I used to watch, I watched all those, inking videos and stuff he did. So.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I know Tim was doing another Primal, 22-page thing that's being inked by Joe Weems. And I know that they're doing the Pumpkinhead stuff that Joe Weems is going to ink to Jack the Lantern.
Ooh, that's cool. I like the Jack the Lantern stuff.
That stuff's going to be really good. I think the last time I did anything for Tim, Tim called me up a couple years ago to sculpt him 3 sculptures, and I sculpted 3 pieces for Tim, and I was paid little. Like, it costs more to cast them and send him copies than I got paid for it. So it is what it is. I've known Tim since I was 18 years old, and I think that was the last thing I did for Tim. He still owes me a drawing, but I haven't hit him up to collect it. So, but I am undoubtedly going to find Chris Silver if I have to, or I'm gonna just do it. And I dare anybody out there to fucking try and take it from me, because I'm fucking really you see me right now. Do you want to see me with a hammer? Show up at your house? Grips is mine, fuckers. I'm gonna make it happen. So what has a hard on for Vigil Boys? How is he not chilling with Preston and the other dudes coming up? I talk to Preston every once in a while, man. It's not
same here.
I do my own thing. I don't have a hard on for the Vigil Boys. I'm not a real huge fan of Tim's work anymore, because it just never happened to change. There's only so many penises and vaginas I can look at. And I kind of grew past him. So in a certain way, in my own right, he's still a great artist, but I'm a different artist. I'm just different. So doesn't mean I don't love him.
There's a Phil Hester piece of that group character. That's pretty cool, man. So,
nice.
I never heard of him before.
Yeah?
Nope, just now.
Yeah.
Just now.
Just now.
Grips.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't. Phil Hester knows who he is, because he got a nice piece. Pretty cool, man.
Nice.
Does.
Port and Grips by Phil Hester. Nice.
Show the picture. Show it.
Let me share it here.
Share your screen, sir.
Share that shit.
Share it. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
That is good.
That's cool.
I like Hester. I liked Coffin. I liked his work on Green Arrow. That's cool.
Nice. I love it. And so many of us grew up seeing Grips, like Dan Fraga and Hester and Ryan Wynn and Plegel, and that was part of the underground back in the 80s, and it really stuck with me. And as I said, man, I would blow Chris Silver to get that property. I don't care what it takes at this part. How many grip books? Yeah,
There's a will, there's a way.
Stroke the shaft, cradle the balls, swallow the gravy.
The gravy. That's right.
Let's get this done.
Let's get it done.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Here's another one.
Sacrifice.
The Fat Ninja. What is
Yeah,
that?
that's
that's
book
one of his
that
characters.
Martin drew. The character Grips. He was the artist for the Fat Ninja.
Yeah.
That was so good. How many Grips
Nightmaster
books?
was good too.
Yeah,
I
Nightmaster was good. I have a copy of that somewhere signed.
have many
Yeah.
grip books.
I liked Psychopath. Like that was later on.
With the machine gun. Yes.
Right. He had shotgun
Yes.
I think I have.
shells. It was really cool. Yeah, Greater Mercury Line, Silverwolf Comics, Hammer. I wish, like, if they ever existed again, but I want to bring him back, man. I really do. I need, you know, all the stuff that happened with Chris that he's hiding out from can all be fixed. It can all be fixed. Like, it's been 30 fucking years, man. Let's just fix it and make a bunch of money and sell grips and make a fucking movie. Come on. Like,
There you go.
let's do it. Let's do it. So I don't know how to force his hand. I don't know how to even contact him. And I've looked. So I am going to spend the next 2 years either drawing a Grips comic book that I end up calling something else, or I'm going to find him and make some type of deal. You know, I think I can do it. Maybe. You know,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'm sure you can. There's got to be ways to get a hold of
I'll just keep drawing pictures of Grips until he sticks his head out. Like,
him.
Just
That'll
keep-
work too.
just keep tagging him, like, find wherever and keep tagging that shit and being like, you know, eventually I'll have enough for a whole book and he'll have to stick his head out.
Right.
And yeah, I actually want to make him so Devil Flyer. Grips was known as a more bloody Wolverine. Yeah, he was. And I actually want to make him even worse. I want to stick him in prison for what he did in the first issues of the Grip stuff that Tim did. And then I want him to get out 25 years later after he's like essentially worked out for 25 years and plotted and everything else, but he has no idea about technology. So he goes to the guy who used to help him, and that guy's older and sick and dying. And essentially we have a Grips now that is like the Dark Knight version of Grips, right? He's just been pumping fucking iron in prison, and the guards would beat him because he was a vigilante. And so he has it out now for the cops. He has it out for the mob. He has it out for everybody. And he goes to the original guy that used to help him, the computer guy that he saved in the very first issue of Grips. And his daughter now has become the whiz kid and starts teaching him all this stuff, and they make a deal, and he starts rebuilding all of his weapons, and his weapons then become now I'm going to change some of it, but I'm going to make him much more brutal, and he's going to just take everybody out, man. And it's just going to be like Punisher extreme. And in the vein of that book, right? So that's my thought. And then maybe at some point he can pass the mantle on. But I definitely want to wrap the story up after, 4 issues or 6 issues or something like that, and just leave it. Draw this thing and my money is on it. Thank you, Replicant.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I could call it something else. I don't have to call it Grips. He could just say, I used to be, or
Known by
I
another name.
yeah, known by another name, stuff like that. Or one of my favorite things was to have him put his mask on and him say to the camera, I was never a superhero. Because he wasn't. He was a vigilante. he's Batman turned up to 100 that kills, and yeah, it could be good. It could be something awesome, and I just want it. I want it badly. If anybody has a hard on for something, it's that. I have a hard on for fucking Chris Silver.
Nice.
So
There you go.
talking
You got a
about
scoop.
I have a
Got a
hard on for girls with chubby little bellies.
We all
Nice.
know this, Ink.
little poofy bellies, little baby bellies,
Yeah, they're
distended.
I call it
Extended
one.
bellies.
I call it one burger past sexy. That's what I like.
Nice. Nice.
I'm not mad at it. You know?
That's awesome. Let's see. These are hard to find, low print books. That's why I buy them. Yeah, I have copies of all that stuff. Even numbered copies of stuff. Trade paperbacks. Yeah, I have that too. It's mine
So is
and
this
Dan.
like an indie book back in what, the early 90s?
Yeah. Let me grab it.
No, earlier than that. Like more like mid to late 80s.
Oh, wow.
86.
Yeah.
That's probably why I didn't ever see it.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Yeah, you cats are a touch older than Ink and me.
Yeah.
Do you see
Oh,
this?
dude.
This is Grips.
Yeah,
I
that's
love it.
the
Yeah.
good stuff.
I like
Look
that
how crisp
logo.
the edges are, friends.
Yes, it's super.
Is it black
super
and white
awesome.
inside, or?
It is. It's super black and white on the
beautiful
inside.
stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow, dude.
Yeah.
It's some of Tim's first printed work, and it shows the essence of what he would become. And
Very cool.
yeah,
That's awesome.
right. So there's a lot of good stuff. Oh, here's a good page. Hold on, I gotta get this one. This is probably one of the most iconic images. That center panel where he's gutting that person through.
Nice.
So
That's
I
wicked.
want Grips. I want it, and nobody's gonna stop me. So, and I already looked into like how long it takes, like once an artist dies, getting publishing rights, and it can take like 75 to 125 years.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's because of Disney, by the way.
Yeah,
that
I'm not
those
surprised.
Laws changed because they don't want to lose their copyrights on like Cinderella and shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of irritating. We hear people dying in the background.
No, I don't hear
is
anybody
that-
dying. I just hear people.
Nice. So what do you think, Plegel? Is that a good idea? I know you're passionate.
I think it's a great idea. Like I said, I had thought before about doing it, so I'm glad somebody else thought about it. Because initially when I was like, what could I do that'd be really cool? And I was like, this book has a following, and like, you could do it again now, and like, just kind of. I know everybody hates the word reboot, but I mean, you could more or less jumpstart the franchise again, and it could be you could make new villains for it. It could be like a Batman of its own again. You know what I mean? And but it was one of those things. Is like, well, do you just do it because it's been forever since it's been published, and wait for the guy to show up and go, hey man, that's my thing, and then you just change it a little bit and it's yours differently if he doesn't want to work with you. But or is it possible to find him and say, hey, like, I want to draw this, like, let me
I want
this.
to prove to him that I'm the guy for the job. Okay, like I literally want to be able to hand him something and be like, you got to keep an open mind. You didn't write it, but I love this book, and I hope I paid homage to it in such a way that I could get your blessing or something. And if not, I get it. He could be an asshole and be like, how dare you? And that's not your work and everything else. And then my answer to that is you haven't done shit in 25 fucking years. I did you a fucking favor.
Yeah.
You should take this opportunity and let's make it go. And I can't imagine a 67-year-old comic book guy who hasn't done shit in 30 years being ungrateful about being handed something great.
Right.
So that's my mindset, I guess. But, you know, who's to say what would happen? I have no idea. I would look forward to getting sued by him if I did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, this is the other aspect.
Right.
Have him come after you because there's lots of other people that would really like him to poke his head out and like so they can find him.
Well,
You know what I mean? So
then let's fix that. Let's fix that. I don't want him to just poke his head out, because if he pokes his head out, it's either going to be an attorney or it's going to be somebody who bought the rights for another reason, and they might actually be a corporation.
yeah, somebody might have bought lock, stock, and barrel the whole.
Right, which I'm willing to work with them too. Like, but they need to. I will keep doing this for the next 2 years. I'm going to make a concerted effort to actually do it. And I realize that's the craziest thing, to take the B comic book character from the 86 whenever that nobody knows except for artsy people who are into comics now and most likely are artists now. It may not do well, which is fine. Okay, I don't care.
Know, man. I think it would do well.
I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, I just want to draw it and write it and give it my 100%. And I think he could. I think he would be down with that. I mean, I don't know the guy personally, but if somebody came up to you guys and said, "Hey, man, I drew a fucking 88-page story based on your Unhinged book, and it was all kind of like in that vein, but they were killing it, and they handed it to you," I don't think Jason himself would be like, "Oh no, don't do that. How dare you?"
Especially if I haven't touched it in 30 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, as much as he probably doesn't want somebody riding on his coattails, there's no coattails to fucking ride, dude. We're literally brushing the coattails off with a broom and getting the suit pressed and hopefully are going to wear it proudly. But thank you, sir. I don't know why you would subscribe to my channel. I'm a weird recluse that I do weird stuff. I'm actually not that entertaining. I don't understand why anybody would ever want to take any of my fucking advice.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Why anyone would take Krager's advice? Or?
No, I'm a giant meathead, man. On the inside, I'm a meathead. So it's the illusion. It's an illusion of normalcy. There's no normal.
Isn't it all?
Yeah, kind of is. Man, look at Wise Guys all over it. Nice.
Yeah, he's blasting out them.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's modding it up.
Good job. Thank
Making
you.
Up for the lack of Frog G.
Frog G? How's he been?
I don't know. We haven't seen him in a bit. Yeah. He's probably busy.
I need to check something real quick.
Let's talk Greater Mercury Comics and Silverwolf. Okay.
What?
Somebody wrote at 4:38. Let's talk Greater Mercury Comics and Silverwolf Comics.
At 4:38. Oh, you're in a different time.
I'm in California. Yeah, that's why it says that.
Yeah. No. I don't know those books. Yeah.
So I can. There was Dungeoneers. There was the Eradicators, Fat Ninja, and Grips. Silverwolf Comics was the first iteration of the company that Chris started. It was out of Sacramento, California. And you're right, Ron Lim did create some of the first characters with Chris Silver. And the thing that was unique about them is they started to do computer lettering. And everything was produced on these books through a Macintosh. Like, they scanned everything in, took it into Photoshop, and then they lettered all these books with a font called Geneva. And
Oh no! Yikes!
right?
What the?
This is brutal.
Yeah, some of the stuff was really terrible.
All of us at once were like, "What?"
Oh,
Right? So the first line of books that came out through them did okay. Like, it was funny how well they actually did, considering the time period and that they were just little black and white comics, and the Dungeoneers and Fat Ninja and the Eradicators weren't really particularly well drawn. Like, they were okay, but they weren't Grips, and Grips immediately jumped out to fans. Let's see, what did he say? Did he have them publishing at the same time, Greater Mercury and Silverwolf? No. Silverwolf started first, then Greater Mercury happened after Silverwolf folded, because I think he had some problems, like he might have gotten sued or something.
Oh shit! What's going on down there?
What?
Ink spots. Fucking.
oh, that's his Goblin Girl.
Oh my
Oh.
god,
That's
Nice.
Luke's. Oh, that's the wrong guy. That's Luke's Goblin Girl.
dude!
Nice.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you weren't looking whenever he was showing it because your camera was going all.
Yeah, I got
Sorry.
the background done.
Wow. Sorry, I didn't mean to bust in. I was just like,
No,
I haven't seen that color.
It's okay.
I'm actually gonna go outside and smoke with you guys. I'll take this with me.
Well, I'm only gonna be going for like maybe 20 more minutes.
What?
Because I gotta do dinner, man.
That's fine. That's fine. That's okay.
I gotta go to work,
I
but you don't see me leaving.
just wanted to.
No, yeah,
I
Krager. Anytime you want to come in, I mean, the link I usually drop it in Talented Dudes. So
I appreciate it.
yeah,
When I get a
Put me
chance
in
every
there,
once in a while, I am especially after the Fraga thing, I wanted to actually talk about this whole Grips thing, but I didn't want to take over his fucking.
right. Well, he's
straight.
also the time is limited there because you draw and then it's ends. So and he's at the convention, so he's talking to people and they're talking back. So yeah.
Yeah.
So Devil Flyer asks, wasn't sued for Wolverine Marvel, was he? No, not at all.
No.
Not even a little. I think it had to do with, and I'm not sure because, I just wasn't privy to that type of information, but I could guess that his first print runs did pretty good, and he probably owed royalties to people and art, and he eventually, there was a comic book bubble going on shortly thereafter, which things started to sell pretty good, but he had already folded Silverwolf because of some type of financial situation, I guess, or was sued by somebody for some reason. I don't know if it had to do with copyrights or whatever. Then created Greater Mercury Comics, where everything was transferred over to there. And then at some point, Greater Mercury folded, and it became Valerian. Was that what it was called? Do you remember, Plegel?
I don't remember at all. Like, I remember Silverwolf, and then I remember Greater Mercury, and then after that, I kind of lost track. Unless he was like acquired by like Blue Comet or somebody like that.
I'm not sure. But that being said, it all kind of died out after that, and that was probably around by 1990, somewhere. And then he kept trying to pump games and RPGs and novels and stuff like that. And it went on for a long time, but it was like through a website, and he was selling back issues of stuff. And then eventually, there's still pages that have been there for years and years and years and years, but the last time Silver was on them was 7 to 9 years ago. So all my tracking down is I've been hitting barrier after barrier after barrier, trying to find this guy. So that being said, my best plan may be to just go ahead and do it and see if he pokes his head out.
Right.
So, or who pokes their head out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because somebody will have to say something at some point, right? And it's so old. Like, what are they really going to do? Like, if I launched it on Indiegogo and just did it, like, I doubt they would have a problem with it because it hasn't existed in years and they don't know if I have the rights or not. It's not like I'm going to go up there and be like, oh, I don't have the rights for this, so let's crowdfund it. So, Tink. Like Tinkerbell? Found mine at a flea market. Yep, that's where a lot of them ended up. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, he's talking about the piece Inkspots is working on, I think. Yeah.
It's a good piece.
Yeah. Hey, Luke did a great job on that one.
Luke killed it, yeah.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. Yeah, especially once I cleaned up his blue line and stuff, I was like, wow, that's a really good piece, man. Cleaned up really well.
It is. It is nice.
It's probably nice to color something that's not all scratchy and messy and crappy. Huh?
No, I like that stuff too.
I like
Nice
the
and-
crappy stuff too.
I like texture. What's a texture?
What Devil Flyers say they would want a cut. Yeah, man. I'll give them their cut. I don't care.
Yeah, he just wants to do it.
I just want to do it. I'll give them their cut.
Yeah.
So this isn't me trying to fuck anybody. It's me trying to make something go. When, you got to build that momentum, obviously. But yeah, it made a lot of waves back in the day. And it did. Grips and I guess the first issue of Nightmaster did pretty good. And then, eventually after Vigil was burned by Chris, he ended up at North Star, and North Star ended up burning him at some point. And, they published a lot of cool stuff too. That stuff was awesome. Anyway, I just happened to have grown up with a lot of really bad black and white comics.
Yeah.
Those were the best ones.
Yeah.
They really were.
Nice. Yeah, you're right. Jason has to eat or he's going to lose his hair.
The guy that I became really good friends with one of Chris's artists. He was one of my art mentors when I was younger. Do you remember Roman Morales?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Roman was my became really good friends, but he was like my art teacher in a way back in the day.
He used to draw those Sharpie T-shirts at the Sequoia clubs.
Yep, ballpoint pen illustrations and stuff.
Exactly. I used to own a couple of his T-shirts. That stuff was cool.
Wow.
Yeah, back in the day,
Yeah.
Long time ago.
I have one of his characters that he gave me that I can make a book out of if I want, but I just never have done it. Yeah.
That's cool though.
Character named Skank.
That's Skank over there. Skank.
Yeah.
I probably know her.
Yeah, he used to have like a little standee of him on his table all the time at shows, and he eventually gave it to me. And then he also gave me the origin page that he did for the character and a bunch of other stuff.
Do you remember the name of the book he used to work on back in the Sequoia Club? That superhero group book.
Oh, it was the Lynch Mob. He was working on. He was working on like redoing that whole thing to relaunch it through crowdfunder, but he ended up passing away.
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah, he redrew the whole thing. It was looking amazing. His old partners, the guy who does what is it? It's one of those voodoo books.
Prog G.
God, what are the name of those books? There's the Baron Samedi, like Voodoo comics. There's that one guy from New Orleans that's doing one.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about Figaro?
Yeah, what was Figaro's book called? Because if I remember his book's name, I could remember the other book.
God's Hand.
God's Hand. Yeah.
God's Hand.
God's Hand. So the other one was Mojo Risen.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And he's publishing a bunch of Roman stuff posthumously with the family.
Nice.
But yeah, like freaking Lynch Mob was awesome, and he did the Grip special for Greater Mercury.
He did.
Yeah.
All those guys and Pete Aiella, and
I don't know whatever happened to Pete.
He passed away 2 years before Glenn did.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Sucks.
He had cancer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he was a security guard, and he passed away doing that. And
That's the same thing. Roman passed away. He passed away. He was a security guard out in Texas.
we all got fucking cancer from those fucking Sharpie pens.
Jesus. I hope not.
Yeah. No, probably not. I used to draw it on my nails, use it as like
Oh my
black
God.
Yeah.
nail polish.
Yeah.
Did it for years. Nah, that's what tweakers do when they're bored. Is I would sit there and
Oh my
fucking
God.
do my nails.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Oh
That was
man, everybody's gone,
time.
dude. This sucks.
There's nobody left.
There-
Oh, yes.
it's just
Everybody's
us.
passed away. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately it's just us and the Vigil boys. That's kind of scary.
Crazy.
I'm here still so far.
That too.
I will say this: look at the talent pool that came out that was inspired by those books, though.
I mean,
That's true.
I was slightly inspired by Faust, so I mean I know that wasn't part of all that, but still Tim Vigil. So
Technically,
Well,
it was.
It was
Part of that
his stab at doing the same type of character, but giving it
right.
the whole Faustian.
Yeah, I mean
idea.
a lot of my viewpoint on comics changed when I saw that.
I saw Faust once and was like, oh look, a generic Wolverine.
Oh man, he's so much more than that.
Yeah, he is.
Believe it or not, like
This is
that
a-
character is much deeper than that. And yeah, man, I collected it from issue 2 on, and I think I started collecting it at 16. So I was still too young to buy it myself. So
I was too young to even see it whenever I first saw it. So yeah, I wasn't really. I shouldn't have been looking at that book.
Yeah, my grandmother would buy them for me. She knew what was in them, and she didn't care because it was just art. Like she was like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
this
same
is-
thing here with my family. They were just like, it's drawings. It wasn't a big deal.
My
Right.
parents just didn't know what was in it. They didn't look. They just thought
Right.
we were buying they're comics. Yeah. So this
I
is
think
what
my mom bought them for me.
That's what I
That's
got.
dope.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
That's what I'm gonna fill in the rest of the half of that panel for that piping and
Cool,
stuff.
man.
It's looking good.
Thanks, man. Yeah. I got to get pages finished, you know. So
Yeah, you
I
do.
paid to finish
I
too.
do.
yeah. So
I do.
thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end it and
all
close
good.
out. Gonna-
You ender, you.
I am an ender. I'm an ender of all things that bring joy and
Fucking
happiness.
Jeez.
I know. I'm a terrible human. Hopefully, I'll hit the right button. We'll find out. Have a
You'll
good
hit
night,
the wrong
everybody.
button.
Bye,
Hit the right
everybody.
button. Bye.
Thank you.